Well, welcome to Artists and Authors. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Chere Berman of Berman Publishing. Chere, welcome to the show.
Hi,
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing just fine. It is a great day. A lot of good things happening, and we're going to talk about good things happening. But before we went on camera, I asked you, what it was you wanted to talk about in particular, and you were saying that, you want to talk and address those issues that artists and authors and people in general can do at this specific time. And this is a very specific time.
And all of us are really important. I think kind of the trick that is out there is that you're not important or that you're isolated away, and every word and action that we all take during this time is really important. And I had this metaphor that kind of helped me. And if you can imagine that you are in a soccer game and the ball comes and just hits you in the chest hard, and you are reeling and you are shaken, but all of a sudden you realize I've got to respond. I can either just let that ball hit me and go down, or I can do something. And Bryn Brown, I heard her podcast the other day, and she was talking about settling the soccer ball in your feet. Well, once it hits you, you realize, okay, I have to look at this honestly. I have to see that it's dangerous. I have to get a control of it. And I have to realize that, especially if you have faith in God, He's in control. So therefore, you can do something. And what I really felt like, okay, the ball's in between my feet. So I'm going to look up and I'm going to see the team of all these people that are working on this, the medical people, all frontline people that are out there working, even people that are providing services during this time. And I'm going to, really look to respect them, honor them, see what I can do to help them. And then I'm going to take that ball of COVID, the fear surrounding it, the uncertainty, and I'm going to kick it with everything that's in me down the field.
That's a great metaphor, Chere.
Great metaphor.
Yeah.
It really helped me because it's a stance where you're not a victim. We all can do something about this, and how we deal with it will inform how we come out the other side. And so if you're thinking of it as we're all working together, we're in a team, we're helping each other, that's why you need to be safe. That's why you need to follow instructions, but it is also why you need to be just nourishing yourself with, okay, what can I do? I can pray for people. I can help out. I can, looking for opportunities just as a person. So, and the other thing I was thinking about is this is a great opportunity for us to build a bridge. So if you're in business or you're an artist or a musician, how can you build a bridge to your community that helps them during this time? If you're a musician, get online and, make some music, make people happy. If you're an artist, what can you do? I know an artist friend who's providing online, lessons to kids free online during this time. If you're a writer, journal during this time. You might find that you have a book that's in process. So, take your gifts and think about what you can do as a person to contribute and build a bridge to your community. Because I think the one thing that could come out of this that's really great is that we can be a stronger community. We can have stronger businesses. It doesn't mean we're going to go down. Yes, everybody's suffering. But if we have an attitude that we are not victims and we can build bridges, we can come out of it stronger.
Chere, one of the things I like to say is life comes at us at the speed of life. And we never know what that's going to be, but the one thing we do know is we have two choices. We can, as you say, be a victim, or we can choose to respond. And, with every response that we choose to make, we grow. We grow stronger. We grow stronger in our faith. We're never alone. We have a bigger God than anything life will throw at us. And, we can. And this is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. We read about the Great Depression in history and stuff. But you know what? It's here. And it's our time and our challenge. And, folks like you that can look at this and create in your own mind this idea, this metaphor, and encourage other people, not only within the artist and music community, but people in general. This is the time. Journaling is an incredibly powerful tool, even for someone that doesn't want to be an author. You've never done it before. Now's the time to get in touch, because it will help you get in touch with you, and that's great.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's awesome, Chere. So, all right, you do this publishing thing. I want you to share a little bit exactly what it is you do, and you have, I'm sure, contact information, Facebook, web pages, or whatever. So why don't you share with us?
Yes. So my website is ChereBerman.com, ChereBerman.com. And I have a COVID page on there that I have built that provides some information, because during this time, since I'm also a teacher, I've been a teacher my whole life, I am providing online writing lessons twice a week for elementary kids, for high school kids. They'll be in different groups, just some really fun writing to kind of up their skills. Very low cost. I want it to be minimal, but I do want to provide something for parents that are home with their kids, and maybe they have some curriculum, but maybe it's sort of spotty and they're feeling like their kids really need their skills up. Then also, my regular work is that I edit and proofread and do all kinds of pre-publishing work on anything that you may have written, including business documents. So I'm there to do that during this time. And I'm also an author myself, so I'm writing. I'm working on a book upcoming that's for young people. It's going to be called Forever Like the Moon. And it's kind of a challenge to look at everything in the world and say, how can I make it a better place? And that you can kind of take hold of some things in the way that you look at the world that will help you have a perspective of someone who is going to contribute. So anyway, that's coming up. So in general, I just want people to visit my website. Also, if you have needs, for example, you don't know how to find something, you're looking for resources, you can email me on that email on the website, and I will respond. I think my phone number is also on there. You can, call me. I want to be a resource for people. We all have a lot of sofa time right now. We have extra time available to us. And, what are we going to do with it? And yes, we do need to rest and nourish ourselves and have fun and spend time with family. But we can also, do things to help out. So that's what I wanted to, just convey.
I want to thank you for taking the time and having the consciousness to, step up and do that. Every one of us has a gift within us, but most people, they're not even aware they sit on that gift. When someone like you says, I have this gift, this is the time I want to share it, I want to step up, that's awesome, Chere. And I want to thank you from myself and for the people that you're going to be helping here in the future. You are a resource, and that is awesome. And I want to thank you for being with us today on the show. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the folks before we close out?
I wanted to say I'm really thankful for Central Valley Talk and other programs like that are local, that are bringing the community together, that are providing positive messages during this time, other things to think about besides the things that are right in front of our face. Because that's the other thing. I'm really praying a lot for the medical people, because when you're surrounded by this 24/7, it can be overwhelming. So, it's good to have other ways that we can say, okay, let's look at life and get a little perspective here. This is not going to go on forever, like you said. Yeah. This is a test. This is a challenge for sure on all of us. But, we can be really feeding ourselves and learning and helping and so on. And I like the fact that you're staying on, so I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. And keep up the keeping up. And again, thank you. And, for all you potential authors out there, having a resource like this available to you makes a big difference between having something that you think is great, but it's not sellable, to having
Yeah.
something that has been professionally edited, put together, packaged, and gives you a product that you can take to publishers and have it accepted. So Sherry, thanks again
Thank
for
you.
being with us today, and I'm sure we'll be talking again in the future.
All right.
All right. And
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we'll see you when we come back.